know about the drama in the astrology fandom that happens every single month? World-renowned astrologer Susan Miller has been in the horoscope biz for decades. She is a second-generation astrologer. Her mother did horoscopes before her, and she is well known for two things. One, her very long and extremely in-depth and eerily accurate horoscopes, and two, those horoscopes being late. I think it's safe to say that whether or not you believe in astrology, horoscopes are pretty popular. Like, most people know their own sign if you ask them. There's very few people that if you would say, hey, what's your sign? They'd be like, I don't know, yield? If you are someone who reads horoscopes, you would know that an extremely important component of those horoscopes is them being timely. Like, you wouldn't read yesterday's horoscope in the daily newspaper. Remember newspapers? Most astrologers have their horoscopes up well ahead of time. Some weeks ahead of time, some like to post the day before the start of a new month, and some horoscopes that you find, like on lifestyle magazine sites, will post the first day of a new month, which is likely determined by click rates and when people are kind of most interested in reading their horoscope. But Susan Miller will sometimes post days late. In June, apparently there was a major eclipse in the first weekend of the month, and her fans were not happy about having to go into that eclipse just completely blind without their horoscope. And a lot of the time, Susan Miller will have some kind of crazy excuse or a story as to why her horoscopes are so late. Like, she'll tweet out at midnight on the 1st how she's working on Capricorn right now and it's taken her 8 hours to do and she has 7 signs left to go, but she's tired and she's hungry and she needs to take a break. Or she'll post about how she's losing her vision or her computer crashed. There's always something. And the people in the comments on her social media go insane. They are equally divided between people who are just ripping into her for poor planning and for being so consistently late. She's late every month, without fail. If I was late for every writing deadline, my head would roll. But then again, it's all about the clicks, which initiates a paid advertisement, which is how she makes the dough. And the people who are defending her and saying that she does this for free and no one has any right to complain. Much gratitude. It is a gift that you give us each month so graciously. This is not lost upon us. The reigning conspiracy theory is that since her website hosts a bunch of ads, she earns money from each view. So if at the start of every single month you have an entire horde of astrology fans clicking your website to try to get their horoscope, and they keep coming back day after day after day as opposed to just coming there once, reading their horoscope and leaving, that she is making a ton of money off of being late. That traffic from people continuously checking to see if she's finally updated results in just a ton of ad dollars.
Okay, sitting here on the eve of July 2nd, Australian time. When will it be posted, please? Honestly, I love support her, but I'm breaking now. Last month was beyond the eclipse when posted. Maybe skip first 7 days, then write more work for timing? And yes, delusional loyal fans I pay.
I shouldn't have read that one because the grammar was a little off, but...
Wow, people, show some gratitude for her hard work.
I just think it's embarrassing. I think Susan's really good at what she does, but why always be late? There's no need. We all have jobs, we all have to meet deadlines. She isn't waiting for last-minute info. It's all in the skies. So that means she just can't manage her time.
I've never seen so many people complain about something that's free.
People complain complain about free things all the time. She needs to like go to a retail store that has coupons.
But why every month you're late?
Yeah, I need to start screenshotting these right after I see them because she definitely deleted a bunch of comments that were criticizing her lateness. People are like interfighting with each other in the comments on their comments. It's great. I don't know if horoscopes are real, and I don't know if Susan Miller has some kind of big money-making horoscope conspiracy, but what I do know is that drama is very entertaining. So, you know, make yourself some tea, pop a bowl of popcorn, and check out Susan Miller's Astrology Zone social media pages. I recommend Facebook for the most in-depth comments, all arguing with each other. It is very interesting, and if you go back many months, you will find just people at each other's throats. Astrology. I'm happy June is over. Susan predicted that Leos had to go to jail or the hospital. I escaped both. Anyway, Mercury is in retrograde right now, so I really hope that nothing goes wrong when I try to
Upload and post this.